Hey guys, Anthony here. It is Thursday, November 21st, 2024. In today's video, I want to focus on an article from lawenforcementtoday.com. They also have an Instagram page you can go to. If you click on their link in the bio, you'll get the recent articles. The one I'm referencing today is the one written about Tren de Aragua, the Venezuelan gang that's in the United States and has been here for quite some time. The article talks about that they're now entrenched in 16 different states, and those 16 states cover a large portion of the population of this country. And so they're operating with almost nobody bothering them. I don't see anybody bothering them, anybody arresting them or holding them to account. But we won't focus on that right now. What I want to focus on is, number one, this gang and others, along with millions of other eligible bachelors, have come across our borders, specifically in the last 4 years. Millions. Don't know how many millions, but there's millions. Millions is a big number. I know we're used to hearing trillions because our government is running $1 trillion like every 3 months in debt. But this is millions, many millions, tens of millions, possibly, of eligible bachelors. Committing crimes in cities, it looks like they're holding the cities hostage, the way it's being reported. The nation's number one law enforcement agency, the FBI, comes on continually and talks about there's a danger of this, there's a danger of that. Terrorists are entrenched here, terrorists are entrenched there. Gangs are coming to get you. Watch your identity, watch the power supply, watch the water supply. Who brought these people over here? Is anybody looking into that? Who constructed, planned, and enacted and took action on a military operation to bring millions of people here into our country that don't belong here, that are here illegally? Not only that, but to fund them, to house them, to feed them, to medical care them, and God knows what else, other things they're asking them to do while they're here. And all the while, Americans are walking around in danger. Many killed already, or raped, or trafficked. Or drugs, fentanyl and other drugs into the country. But yet every law enforcement leader that I see, the most recent one was a guy by the name of, I think he's referenced in the article, from Tennessee, Roush. I think that's how you say his last name. And when he was on, when I heard him, I was like, are these people kidding me? This is law enforcement. Protect and serve, remember that? Remember the protect and serve part? Why are we scared? Why is our federal agencies scared? Why is our local state police agencies scared in all the different states, including New York City? They can't control 15-year-old gang members? You have 35,000 police on your force, armed to the teeth. I don't understand it. Something else bigger has to be going on. Yesterday I watched a video. I forget the channel. It was on YouTube. Big channel. He had 3 prior, I believe they were prior Delta Force operators, talking about taking out the cartels, like the heads of all the cartels. And each one of the guys, operators, gave their opinion. You know, if 2 of them said basically if their leash was taken off, they could cut the cartels down in 2 weeks. The third guy said that it would be much harder because they're entrenched. He talked about some other things. I went on to the video and made a comment saying, I have all due respect for the military. operators, Delta Force, Navy SEALs, Rangers, whoever. These guys know what they're doing. They're not operators by accident. But these gangs, these cartels, these criminal organizations are entrenched in this country, I said, in our cities, amongst the people, amongst your families. Operators, you go into their countries and start taking out the heads. What if they go into stay in this country and take out the heads of your families? We have much bigger problems than, just take off our leash and we'll go to work. We have police forces backing down, DHS and FBI warning us all to be afraid. What is this? Is this planned? Are Americans supposed to cower in fear? Is the common man like me supposed to hide in a corner and hope that the police, Delta Force, and anybody else goes out and gets the bad guys? How is this allowed to happen? How is the original people allowed to be brought here? How are they allowed to operate? How are they allowed to kill Laken Riley and others like her? And then people actually coming to their rescue or trying to justify what they did? Are you kidding me? The country's finished if that's the case. If our law enforcement is scared, our military is sent overseas. Thousands of troops are in Israel and Ukraine and God knows wherever on bases all around the world that we have, sending all our military machinery, guns, ammunition, everything overseas, and we're getting attacked here, silently, surrounded by a Trojan horse, inside our cities. 16 cities? 16 cities covering most of the population of the country. What do you want the common man to do and to think? How do you want us to react? Because I can tell you this, many of us are not scared. We are concerned for our families, our well-being, the future for our kids, our grandkids, and their kids. We're concerned about it. What are you doing as politicians to stop this? You had to be all on the same page bringing them in. It can't be just one side. It couldn't have been just Joe Biden administration. It has to be everybody's got to be on the same page to pull off an operation like this. I mean, am I the only one thinking about this and talking about this way? That's as easy as, we'll call a couple of Delta Force guys and the problem will be over. There's Chinese buying land by all of our military bases. How is that allowed to happen, if not on purpose? Russians are here with ill intents, maybe. Chinese are here with ill intents, maybe. Gangs are here with ill intents, maybe. Flights are continually flying from Ramstein, Germany to Kennedy Airport 24/7 and from South America to different airports 24/7, bringing in illegals. They're coming across the border. They're walking here. What's the end game of that? It can't be good. But yet everyone wants to look at the Black Friday deals next week. And what are you getting for Christmas? What kind of balls you want to hang on the tree? Are you kidding me? The Christmas is over. Holidays are over. Thanksgiving's over. We're under siege. I've never seen anything like it. Get your heads out of the sand. But Donald Trump's going to come in. Don't worry, he got elected. If he gets in, and if is a big word, and tries to do what he said he's going to do, what if the military doesn't listen to him? They're already talking about not listening to his orders. The top generals in the Pentagon. It's public information. So we're just going to sit back, wait till January 21st, and all of our problems are going to go away. We can go to sleep tonight, honey. Trump's going to take care of everything. What if the people that they go after don't want to go back? And they're entrenched in all these 16 cities, amongst all of us, all the citizens of America, the common men and women of America, and children. And they don't want to go back, and they'll do anything in their power not to go back. How is Donald Trump sending them back? It sounds great. Everything sounds good on paper until you start trying to carry it out. I want to know how they got here, how the operation was planned, and who was behind it. What entities were behind this? That's what Americans really want to know. Who fostered this on us? Or has everybody got amnesia? Or is everyone baffled like all the doctors the last 4 years? Everyone's baffled every time somebody dies. I'm baffled. I don't know how. How does a 2-year-old get a heart attack? I'm baffled. I don't understand it. But there are some good sales today, this week. Some really good sales. Feel free to comment. Feel free to go read the article, lawenforcementtoday.com. Hoorah! I know the military has all their cries, the Marines. Hoorah! Hoorah! How about hoorahing here instead of over in the Middle East or in Ukraine or wherever else you're stationed? How about hoorahing here and getting rid of the people here that are putting our citizens in danger and taking care of America first, Americans first, and putting us first rather than fighting foreign wars continually while our citizens suffer and our livelihoods suffer and our kids and their future suffer under tyranny brought upon us by corrupt and treasonous politicians and others that are aligned with them and world organizations. I mean, where's Greta? Where's Greta? There's missiles flying all over the place, polluting the environment, the atmosphere, carbon everywhere. Greta's nowhere to be found. She should be chained to a tank or a missile. Nowhere to be found. Just when they need her, she comes out to tell you the cows are farting too much. That's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay ready.